Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Come on. Come on. This is a jockey, right? Okay, it's a jockey. Good. Please follow me. Right here. There's a chicken. Now die. Yes! We got it! Yeah! Oh, I finally got it. Lava chicken. Let's go. Welcome back. All right. let's take this from the top. It's been a month since I've actually been on this world. I basically took a long hiatus. Needed some rest after grinding so much and building way too much. It was also after finals, mind you, and I wanted to take a break. But now that I feel refreshed, I feel like building again, honestly. So basically this episode, I've actually got a few builds in mind that I've been wanting to do for a while now actually, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting to say the least. I have mapped out some of it, but first of all, I feel like I need to complete this side of the street first before I continue on into making my main build this episode. So hopefully that works out. But yeah, first of all, we're gonna have to build this thing, which actually genuinely is a lot more wider than this. Thankfully, it's not as big, but still, it is a lot more wider in terms of length and from this side of the street. So that's gonna take a lot longer than this one, honestly. So yeah, I feel like I should just get started with this. And since we just got a new music disc, I'm just gonna go play it. Cause why the heck not? Lava chicken, here we go. And now, this section is done. Let's go fill in these maps. Alright. And that goes there. Oh, look at that. Look at this. Hold on. Bop, bop. Oops. Look at that. Whew. Man, I love how this skyline looks, honestly. Look at this. The view from up here shows there's a descending line of man, the height it just looks really good. The way it descends the height from the center here into the coastal area. This is really satisfying, and Just so happy. This took months for me to design because of so much creative block, and I haven't been able to think of designs really well. And it just took me 3 days to create this thing, build it to the world in this world, and yeah, that was kind of annoying due to the fact that I could have made this so easily because I have so many resources that I don't need to go mining at all. All of this has been in my storage, just waiting to come to life. And yeah, it is alive, I'll say that. Especially this lovely machine over here. Look at her. This is Laura, short for Lovely and Useful Response Automaton. She is a smiling AI, and the idea and concept behind her is that she's like this AI that I don't know, helps with running the city, I guess. She won't turn evil. I mean, could a smile like that actually take over the entire city? I doubt so. She's lovely. Look at her. I'm seriously really happy with this. She's a very simple like design. Like the blinks just really. I have never built something like this before, and having that is so cool. The way it kind of animates, I didn't even intend it to animate like that. The redstone fur is very simple. Like we can look at the noodles back here. It's very simple. Nothing much. Just a bunch of like, what's it, randomizers and hopper clocks. Very basic stuff. But man, I am really happy with how this has come out. Like it's so simple yet adds a lot of life to the city. You know, just walking around and seeing a giant face blinking at you. And her heartbeat, that was really fun to make. I had a lot of fun designing that. So hey guys, editor me here. Unfortunately the audio for this part of the video corrupted, so yeah, I'm gonna take it from here. Basically, I continued rambling about how cool the shapes of the buildings looked, and now that I finished this part of the city, I can get building my main project this episode, the Dodgebolt Arena. I have a design for it, I'm ready to implement it, and yeah, hopefully let's get this working, cause honestly, it's a bit scary to build this in survival Minecraft. I'm gonna need a lot of observers, a lot of target blocks, and a lot of deep slate, I think. I'm not too certain on how I want this to look yet. I do have the arena in mind, how it functions. The exterior of the arena, I'm not too certain yet. I'll need some adjusting. As long as we have the main structure of the arena, I think we can get started and get going with it. So, yeah. Okay, here we go. Well, there it is, everybody. Dodgeball Arena. Holy moly. It's really impressive. Not gonna lie, I'm actually really impressed with how big, first of all, this actually is. Like, the size of it is actually really impressive. And can I just say, I love the way the roof of this thing looks. Like, look at that. Wow. Alright, I never thought a half ellipsoid would actually look really that good. But here we go. Yeah, yeah, I'm really happy with this. Genuinely really cool. And yeah, this is how the arena looks like from the inside. Right here. Look at that. Of course, those scores aren't actually supposed to be like that. That's just to test and to see how it looks. Now, let me showcase this entire thing. First of all, let's start at the bottom first. Right here, down below, we've got this giant platform, and this thing actually has an automatic collection system. That way we don't waste arrows and or bows. So hopefully that works out well. And yeah, we will be obtaining the bows and the arrows from the mob farm, automatic mob farm. It's really good, really nice. then it'll all be collected and put into slot chest. Oh my god. Ah, great. Creeper. I should have. Yeah, that's my bad. Okay. Now, as we go here, we can see this is like the spectator area. We get to watch the whole thing. It's actually really good. I don't think, yeah, going down here wouldn't be, it's not a good spot to sit. So, yeah, there you go. A nice view of the area, the whole arena. The side views are actually really better. And yeah, it's not as big, honestly, but actually, genuinely, you can play with 4 people. I've tested it out. Now begins the fun part. Oh my god! Excuse me? Okay, I guess I need to mob-proof this even more. Holy moly, I did not expect that. Really? Is it that dark here? I guess it's a bit dark here. I need to light this place up. But, oh my god, that scared the life out of me. Anyway, now that we're here, this is where the fun begins. As you can see, there are 4 beds and 4 slots. No, sorry, 4 beds on each side and 4 slots on each side. So basically, what you do is you set your spawn, then you chuck all your items in here. Press the dropper that dispenses that drops the arrow. Stand in one of these, and press the button. Bop. Then you go down to like 1.5 hearts. Actually, I feel like it should have been, oh whatever. But you know, 1.5 hearts. At max, you'll regenerate up to like 4 hearts, I believe, if you have like full saturation, full hunger. And this is basically where the magic happens. You see, these target blocks are all connected to the system. Once you shoot a player, and if it misses, it hits the target block and then fires another arrow, drops it down for the other player to play. For the other player to use, the other side to use. You know what, let me just go grab a bow and show you for yours. Show you. So we grab a bow, drop an arrow on each side. So if there's like a team here, they drop their arrow, this team drops their own arrow. Then we drop down, whoop, all the way down to 1.5 hearts. You will regenerate with the full hunger up to 4 hearts. So you gotta get like full, retraction and all that. And as you can see, if the player is hit, they will respawn upstairs, and basically they'll just drop another arrow down to their team. But if said arrow misses, and if the arrow hits the wall back there, the team on the other side can't collect it because of this gap. Because in Dodgebolt, you do have to be aware that dodging is actually also very dangerous. And if I just didn't leave a gap here, it just wouldn't feel like Dodgebolt. So there's that gap, which means I had to find a way to automatically dispense a arrow just in case, and that does it. So if we just fire this arrow over here and shoot a wall, any part of the wall, boom, it drops an arrow on the other side, and the other side can play it. It also works on the sides as well. Boom, look at that. It's awesome. I'm so happy with this mechanism. It's actually really fun to play with. Oh my god, I'm really happy. It's a fairly simple design, honestly. It just uses a lot of observers and like target blocks, and it's fairly simple. I think everyone can figure out how to design this. A working dodgeball arena. I'm actually really happy this came together so well. I played it with a friend earlier today, and man, it was so much fun. Even playing like 1v1 is just so entertaining because of how like fun it is to maneuver around here. Now, there is a slight problem. As you can see on the right hand corner of my screen, there are beacon effects, which I'm not so certain I want to keep because it could be a little bit overpowering for both sides, and especially the speed. Yeah, so like maybe I'll find a way to incorporate a system that removes the beacon effects from up here, or maybe I'll just do it manually from down there. Well, we'll see. I'll figure out a way. But there you go. Overall, it is amazing. and I'm really proud of it. Also, one last thing I should show is the scoreboard down there. It's actually not that good of a design. I did not follow any tutorial whatsoever, so I had to design my own like eight, seven segment display, which isn't even a seven segment display. It's just a bunch of buttons that displays the. It's bad. I'll admit it's very bad, but yeah, it works. And honestly, that's all that matters. So there we go. Scoreboard, right now it's 1. If we press this, turns into 2. We press this, turns into 3. And then we can reset. The scoreboard is basically to tally up how many rounds the team has won. And we can reset this one as well. And there you go. Once the lanterns are on, they can, redstone lamps. Once the redstone lamps are on, that means it's ready to start the next game. Yeah. Cool. Love it. We love to see it. It's amazing. Oh, I'm really happy with this. I'm really happy with how well it's come together. I'm also really happy of how good it actually looks. Like, holy moly, I did not expect this to look as good. Because honestly, I didn't plan much of it. Like, especially this roof. That was the thing that I was most concerned of. Because I didn't really plan it much. And then I googled some stadiums and noticed how curvature-ish that a lot of them were. So I thought I'd add a curved roof. And honestly, it's worked out well. Also, one more thing I need to do is edit the map. Because it's finally done. Let's go ahead and take a look-see. Come on, look at that. I haven't actually seen this. Holy moly. Ah, that looks so good. That looks so good. Holy moly, that looks so good. Okay, I'm really happy with this. Look at that. Oh man, that's awesome. I'm putting this in right away. Bop. That looks amazing. Look at that. Come on. That looks really good. Oh, I'm so happy. Look at it. A Dodgebolt arena. Oh man. Oh, that looks so cool and so detailed. Holy moly, I don't even know why it looks so detailed. Oh man, that looks so cool. Alright, now that that's out the way, it's time for me to continue building more buildings. Specifically this area. Right here. Finish this up. Maybe I'll try to come up with something in between and find out what I want to fill over here. And that should probably be it for the episode. Honestly, I don't know what to fill in with over here at the coast. Hopefully, I do come up with something somewhere down the line. But for now, I guess I'm gonna leave it be. So let's just go ahead and finish this up. Honestly, I just want to get this site done. Because next episode, I've got another plan for another building that's probably gonna house some of the more interesting things. And it's gonna be right here. But that is for next episode. Let's just go ahead and finish this. Oh my goodness. Anyway, let's get going. Here we go. And there we go. Another 3 buildings completed. Holy moly. Now, let's take a good look first. Hoo-wee. Yeah. There you go. This looks really good. I'm really in love with the shape of this building. This building, the lore behind this building is basically that it's some kind of generator for like the city. Like it's power plant, something like that. It's not completely finished, if I'm gonna be honest. There are a couple things I need to add, some small details, minor additions here and there. Lighting at the back here especially, and on this side actually. But the view from this area looks really spectacular if I do say so myself. Look at that! Seriously, I did not reference this shape at all. I completely free-handed this thing, like using, just trying out whatever looked nice in a creative world. And man, this looks so good. while I was constructing this, I genuinely gasped at how good this looks from this angle. Because I originally thought it was gonna like cover like this part of the factory and all that and make it a bit awkward looking, but no, this actually looks really good and looks very structured. So yeah, I'm in love with this building. Like just the shapes, it just looks so cool. It's very much like this like magenta and yellow building that I made, like the weird shapes and all that. I really am trying to, you know, walk away from making very square and very geometric, not geometric, but very square looking buildings and circular if I'm gonna be honest, because of how, you know, basic they look. And originally back in my day I used to always build something like this, essentially. Very simple, but very cubic in its shape. So having these weird angles, especially like the roof, if you look at the roof, like the way it slopes is so interesting because I can't just do the same shape over and over again. I have to make it transition all the way to this corner here. And that was so fun to actually figure out. And realizing it into this survival world makes it so much more better. So yeah, I'm really happy with this building. The details on it are really good. I'm really pleased. This little tower is also really fun to make. The little observers going up, and as you can see, it is actually blinking up there. There's a little hopper clock down there. And of course, we have whatever this thing is, some kind of like flux capacitor-esque looking thing. I just had an abundance of extra observers from making the Dodgebolt arena, so I decided to use them here as for decoration. Imagine having so many observers, you just use it for decoration. It looks really good. I don't know what it actually is, but it adds something and life to the build. Also on top of that, while building this actually, the copper, was it the copper age update? Like the drop came out and we've got copper rails now. This actually looks really good. I've been trying it out because I was figuring out like how to put the railings here and I didn't want to stray too far from the color. And yeah, this looks good. The orange palette with like the white, this looks great. Especially for these railings, like they look so good. I really like this. And for this thing, like hanging the whatever this thing is, some kind of, I don't even know, this power source maybe. But yeah, it looks nice. And if we look at the back here, we have a little control room looking into here. And yes, it is actually accessible via elytra. If we go through here, into here, there's a fake door which leads to this catwalk which leads to the control room. And it has little cool buttons that do nothing. There's this button that turns the lights on and off, but other than that, it's very much for aesthetic and design, and I can just turn this off. Don't have much to say for these two buildings other than the roof for this was kind of interesting, kind of not. I don't know. Originally, when I built it in a creative, it does look good, but here it doesn't look as good. Maybe I need some texturing on this, but I can do that later. The base shape of the building, though, is not that rectangular in its shape, so hopefully that looks good, I guess. I tried to keep it not square, so yeah, hopefully that looks alright. Plus it does extend to this side, so there you go. We have this little walkway, sidewalk here, not sidewalk, this pass through here to this cool building. I really like this building. I'm really in love with this building actually. And finally this building. I don't know what to call this, but I love the triangles. Look at that. The very sharp edges. It just looks really weird and interesting. I like it. Very futuristic. Trial chambers really supply a lot of copper for me. This is all collected from a, what's it called? Trial chamber. Now, I must say, this side of the road is very much empty and requires at least some building, something. It needs something, that's for sure. It's just way too empty and I need something to go here. I'm just not sure yet, so I'll think about that next episode, maybe. Right now, we have basically completed a good part of this section here. Yeah, basically, there was nothing here, now there's a lot here, so let's just finish this map, fill it in, but there you go. Oh my god, the cup's grown. And that. There you go. Oh, and this as well. Hey, look at that. I really love the shape of this generator building, this power plant. It's so good. Anyway, I guess that's it. I've added a few small additional details, like over here. At this billboard here, I've added some details, not details, but some texturing, I guess, using the leaf litter. I don't really know what it's supposed to be, but I just thought it should add something to it, you know. Because I did use the candles here for like litter, I guess. I don't know. Something like that. With that, I guess that's all for this episode. I don't have much to say, and I don't have much to do left. Because this episode's gone on for quite a while. I've built quite a lot here, in this area, these three buildings, and especially my magnum opus this episode, the Dodgebolt Arena, which I am seriously happy and really proud of because all of this was entirely designed by me. Every redstone like machinery was entirely mine. And sure, it's not perfect, I will say. There are better ways I could have done it, especially the 7 segment display. But I'm happy with it. I love how it's come together and it looks cool. And it also works. And that's the main point. It works. I love it. So with that, thanks so much for watching this episode. I've had a lot of fun making this episode. It's genuinely really fun to actually make this dodgeball arena, especially I've been waiting to do this since like last year. And yeah, it's actually here. And yeah, it looks so cool. I really love this. So thanks so much again for watching and I'll see you next episode where we're gonna build something huge again. See you then.